I watched another Darius Kincaid video, and I'm gonna steal his video idea again. I'm sorry. Um, I'm sorry, Darius. I can't help it. You just make good videos, and I have to piggyback off of those because I have more input to give, and I'm sorry. And that's just the way it is. And I'm sorry. But anyway, we've got similar taste. It's, no secret. He's got a really sick P01. If you haven't checked out Darius's channel, highly recommend it. Just realize that that's from, what is it, The Bodyguard? So fuck. Hitman's Bodyguard or something. I didn't realize because I tried to search him on my other account the other day and it came up with a bunch of clips from that movie with Samuel L. Jackson. Anyway, cool name. Didn't realize it had any meaning behind it. Just thought it was your name. Anyway, what's up, Darius? He made a video talking about concealed carry and the pants that you carry, or the pants that you wear when you conceal carry, which is something that is an under-discussed topic, in my opinion. And just to introduce you here, I have my P01 with my Tier 1 concealed MSP holster with polished magazines, a polished barrel. This is loaded because what the fuck is a gun good for if it's not loaded? Federal HST 124 grain hollow points and an RMR optic with a primary machine cut, because somebody's going to ask me about this gun in the comments, and there's all your answers. And those are VZ grips, Shadow 2 mag release, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, case knife that kind of matches my grip as well. What I want to talk about is pants, and the fact that you can make your life a hell of a lot easier if you just pay attention to what pants you buy. And Darius made a great video about this, so if you haven't checked out his video, Darius Kincaid, watch his video. But I wanted to just talk about the pants that I wear, because I have a sneaking suspicion that Darius is an in-shape person, whereas I am not. I am trying to get back into the I'm trying to get back on the wagon with being healthy, and I did really good last year. I lost like 45 pounds last year. It's the second time in my life I've lost a significant amount of weight. The first time being right after high school. I lost like 56 pounds. Really proud of myself for doing that, but the last year losing the 40-ish pounds was the only time I've done it in any sustainable fashion, if that makes sense. So something that is eating healthy, just eating healthy in general, not eating the proportions that I should of whatever it is that I'm eating. So not overdoing it with sugars or fats or whatever, just eating a lot of veggies, a lot of lean proteins. Guess what? Lost a ton of weight really fast. Kept my calories down. And a big influence was actually Gear Runner, which I've maybe brought up his channel before, but Gear Runner is a great channel. Go check out Gear Runner. He uploads pretty frequently, and he talked about how at some point in his life he lost a lot of weight just by not eating. Or no, what did he do? He had some kind of crazy diet, and it wasn't super healthy, but it dropped weight fast. And so I kind of piggybacked off that, kind of thought maybe I should just count calories. Maybe I should just really think about what I'm eating. Anyway, lost some weight. I'm in the process of losing some more weight. So I've actually gotten to a point now where most of my pants are a little too big for me unless they have elastic waistbands, which these do. And I guess that's where I'll start, is these Burley Bow pants from Academy. So these are Burley Bow. I think that's how you say this name. Fantastic pants. Expensive in the scheme of things, but fantastic. I say expensive, they're like 56 bucks a piece. That's a lot for pants for some people, or shorts. And these are shorts. I say pants, these are shorts. I live in the South. I wear pants like a man, but I also wear shorts like a boy because it's fucking hot. It is what it is. As I've gotten older, I've realized that if you're a man, you should wear pants. And I'm sorry if that offends you. And if you wear shorts a lot, even if it's in a hot climate, man up, wear some pants. Pants are what you should wear as a man. If you disagree with me, fight me in the comments. These are a size large. I usually wear a 36-inch-ish waist, depending. Over the cooler months, over the holidays, I'm closer to a 38. And then the warmer months, sometimes I'm in even a 34, which is cool. But these have a pretty wide range. And the best part about these is that it is elastic. It has 2 buttons here, which are, while they're pretty thick, and when you're trying to fit these in between 2 clips like this, it can be difficult because it pushes your pants out this way, something not many people talk about, as well as the fact that if you have these overlapping at the bottom where they're attached to the holster, it's really easy to hook your pants on these, and it's really fucking annoying to put this on a lot of times. So, but while the buttons are thick, they do a really good job at holding the pants together. They never come undone because there's 2 of them. The zipper is high quality. The elastic seems high quality. I've probably had these for a year and a half, and I wear them a lot. I've spilled stuff all over them. They are pretty stain resistant. They have, and this is something that's very important, and it should be to you if you decide to carry and you don't want to buy conceal carry dedicated clothing like Arrowhead Tactical, which I've never tried their stuff, but I imagine it's good, but you have a built-in, very rigid waistband. If you want to go with something more comfortable, if you ask me, this is more comfortable. Get a Hunter Constantine belt and get something with an elastic waistband and belt loops, because that's something that's hard to find. Finding something that has an elastic waistband and in addition to that, belt loops is hard. These Burley Bow shorts are great. I've got 3 pairs of them. I've got gray, black, and blue. They do really good. They're super comfortable. The pockets are not mesh lined. They actually have like a slightly thicker material on the pockets, so they hold up really well. That's one of my big gripes with a lot of these like lightweight pants that I'm about to show you, is that they have mesh pockets. And if you work, those don't hold up. I'm sorry, you throw a pocket knife or shit, even a set of keys in there for more than, a couple hours, and it's like it's cutting a hole in your pocket. So that's something though, and just to, circle back to the whole point that I was making with the belt loops is that, you need belt loops for a concealed carry belt. Highly, highly, highly recommend the Hunter Constantine carry belt, or the Tier 1 Concealed S belt. I think that's what it is. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. Fantastic belt. A lot of people talk about how well it holds up, and I will attribute to that, but it does loosen up over time. The adjustability piece on it, if that makes... All right, well, fuck. Hopefully that didn't... Man, I don't know where I left off. I just checked my battery, or my, I ran out of memory on my phone, so I'm just going to continue where I was. Anyway, I think I was talking about the belt. The Hunter Constantine belt's a great belt, and when used with some shorts like this that have a lot of belt loops and an elastic waistband, it makes for a really comfortable carry. And what I wanted to talk about with the belt loops is, it's great to have these, especially in any configuration on a pair of shorts or pants with elastic waistband, because most elastic waistband shorts don't have those. But you want to have a lot of belt loops. So like, I have a pair of pants in the dryer. You can probably hear them now. I'm too lazy to go grab them, but they don't have a lot of belt loops, and it makes it really difficult to carry. Your belt just wants to move all over the place, especially if you're built like me. Super dad bod, not like, obese by any means. I'm like 215 and 6'1", if that gives you any idea. 6'1" stretching, I'm like 6 foot right at, and 215. But these are this is an example of a fantastic pair of summer pants for me. And these are pretty thick for summer, I'm not gonna lie. They're supposed to be moisture wicking, but I found that these are pretty thick for something like that, or something that's like advertised as a summer pants, whatever. But these are from Academy. Most of my pants are from Academy. They're great. These are a 34. Like I said, I sometimes can fit into a 34, but these are almost like double lined. The outside is very moisture wicking feeling, if that makes sense, but the inside is definitely a softer, thicker material. That being said, if you're in any decent shape, these are probably going to be fine for you. My fat ass just sweats in these a lot, but they're great for carrying appendix because their belt or their... I totally lost my train of thought when I ran out of memory. It's so frustrating to be so far into recording a video and look up and see that you ran out of memory. I have no one to blame but myself, but these are great. The button on them is very thin, so that's something that, and I think I touched on that with these. That's something else I don't know if I caught in my recording when my memory ran out, but these buttons are thick. There's 2 of them, so they hold together really well, but something like this is ideal where there's no point of failure. This is classic. You can't make this fail. These, you know, obviously you can just like pull apart. Something like this, you have to actually, you know, you can't just rip this unless you're ripping the material, which is going to be, if that's happening, you've got more issues to worry about. But it's very thin, so it doesn't poke up in between your belt clips very much if you're carrying appendix. And it has 2 belt loops very close to the fastener, if you will. And that helps a lot because most of your belt clips on an appendix rig are not going to fall or are not going to be wide enough to fall outside of these belt loops. So most of them fall within this range, which is perfect, especially on a pair of pants like this, like I said, that have a very thin button. That's just something to look out for. If you can find a pair of pants like this, set up like this with belt loops spaced out in a similar manner. I love this double in the back. So right now on this pair of pants, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 belt loops. And to give you a comparison, and I've never actually done this, I just know these are less comfortable to carry in. We have 8 belt loops on the last pair of pants. We've got 2, 4, that's essentially 5. That I'm not going to count that as 2, 5. And then again, we also have some Columbia pants, which these are great as well. The button is a little thicker than the Academy pants. I wish the Columbia pants had a button like this that's just sewn on that doesn't have a standoff, but this one does have a standoff. It's kind of pressed in there like a rivet style. Not super bad, but not optimal. Great for holding everything together. And belt loops on this are set up pretty nice as well. I think this has fewer than the pants from Academy, but more than the Burley bows. So you've got 2, 4, 6, and you've got the double in the back. On this one, set up the same as the ones from Academy. So you've got 6 on this as well, same as the Burley bow technically, but the layout is significantly better because you've got the double in the back that are kind of spread apart. You've got 2 on either side, and then you've also got 2 that are up close to the like main fastener of the pant. So if you compare the Burley bows to this, you can see these are spread apart a good bit. Probably the most out of any of these pants, and this isn't even my worst pair. I have another pair of pants. I've got 2 pairs of them from Academy, and they're a good summer pant, and I can actually do a trick with the belt to run it through the like the inside of the waistband, but those pants only have 4 belt loops. They have 2 here and 2 here, and talk about a nightmare trying to wear that setup. Insane. Sucks. But anyway, I just wanted to add my 2 cents to this talk, to this topic, if you will. I saw Darius's video. I loved it. I thought that was a great point to make, as far as like, you know, being conscious of what you buy as far as your wardrobe with concealed carry, because you can make it a lot easier on yourself. You could also make it a lot harder on yourself. Like I said, I've never tried any of the concealed carry specific apparel because I like being able to try on my stuff. I'm a little like Darius in the fact that when I find something that I really like, I buy more of that in different colors. But I'm a lot unlike Darius in the fact that, like I said, I think he's in pretty good shape and can order stuff offline and be confident that it will fit him, even if the fit is a little off from what he's used to. Me being heavier set, like I said, I'm 15-ish, 6'1". It's, I've got to try stuff on, and I feel a lot more confident when I can try it on, and I don't want to waste money, and I hate shipping stuff back, especially stuff I order online, or from Amazon, whatever. It just sucks to ship stuff back. I hate returning stuff that I bought online. That's just the worst. I have an Academy card, so returning to Academy is really easy. Even if I try it on at Academy, don't like it, I end up returning it super easy. All my pants usually come from Academy, and I usually go for what's on sale. That's also thin and nice to wear in the summer. I have to wear pants for work, and I have to wear pants for work outside in the summer in South Georgia. I've got to be able to pick, a decent pair that will work for me. I used to wear a uniform, and now that I don't have to wear a uniform anymore, I really try to be strategic in the pants that I pick out and that I have to wear on a daily basis. Obviously, I like gray. They just match really well, gray and tan. You can dress these up tactically. You can dress them down like the street clothes. I wear a lot of Carhartt stuff, whatever, like Darius. I have some Carhartt pants that are more winter oriented. These are all my summer pants and shorts. My Carhartt stuff, it's embarrassing to say, but I've kind of grown out of, as far as like I've gained a little weight back. So they're not as comfortable as they used to be with a gun in the belt line. And that is something that you should take into account, is that I would just buy pants that are a little loose on you. I wouldn't go as far as to say you should buy a size bigger. I hear that a lot on YouTube and videos about concealed carry. I wouldn't go that far. I think that's overkill. I don't think you need to go a whole size up. I think you need to make sure that the size you're buying leaves you enough room to carry. Because not all, look at this. Just to give you an example, these are 34s. What are these? These are .36s. Looked like a 38, and these are larges. Can't remember what range this is, but I've got some pants that are a size 38 that I still wear. So I go from a 34 to a 38, and I can carry comfortably in all of those. I don't care. So play it by ear. You know yourself better than I do. If you feel like that you need to go to the store and try stuff on, do that. If you feel like you can buy stuff offline, do that. But just make sure when you buy stuff, you're kind of paying attention to little nuances about each pair of pants, because that can kind of make or break stuff, especially, for somebody like me. Like, these are kind of ideal in the waistline, but suboptimal in the actual length of the pant. If I could have these or this with this waistline setup, these like cotton thin, nice Columbia pants, but with this style button, this spread of belt loops, and maybe a little longer and a little tighter at the ankle, they'd be the best pants. And that's something else you can look into, is having stuff hemmed and altered to fit you. If you're balling like that, I highly recommend that, because you'll never get anything better than that. You find the pair of pants you like, you find the material you like, you get them hemmed and altered to fit you perfectly, and then you have perfect pants. I'm sure there's somebody, there's some little old lady that is dying to add belt loops to your waistline. So yeah, check out, I know in my town I've got local alteration companies that do dresses for girls for prom all the time, and they will absolutely help you with pants. So if you have some pants that you really like, that you maybe want a little shorter, whatever, take them in, have them altered, and enjoy wearing nice pants and being comfortable when you carry, because that's when you're going to carry, is when you're comfortable when you carry. And if you're not comfortable, you're not going to carry. Ask me how I know, because it sucks. I put the VZs back on the PH01. I think out of all my grips, they look the worst, but they feel the best. They don't look bad. I just, out of my grips, I think these are the ones I like the least. I still think these look great, but anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too much of a ramble. Darius, I'm sorry I keep copying you, but you have great ideas, and I just wanted to add my 2 cents on the topic. Like I said, thank you guys for watching, and you'll see me in the next one.